Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Troy Anderson here with Limitless TV, and I got such an interesting video today. I'm gonna break down a Kit Kat and this very healthy protein bar. They both have 210 calories. Now, a lot of people follow an if it fits your macros diet, and a lot of weight loss experts will say it's really only calories that matter. And they're partially right and partially very wrong. So I wanna give you 4 different cons that would go into eating the Kit Kat versus the very healthy protein bar. Now, they both have the same amount of calories, but there's 4 reasons why this is gonna cause you to gain a lot more weight than this. I think it's really interesting, and it's gonna help you guys so much when it comes to losing weight efficiently. So, traditional sense would tell you, now, let me explain this really briefly. I'm gonna put this down. So, traditional sense would tell you to lose weight, all you gotta do is you gotta burn more calories than you consume, right? So if your caloric maintenance is 2,500 calories and you eat 2,000 calories every single day, you're gonna lose weight, whether it comes from Kit Kats, whether it comes from oatmeal, whether it comes from eating a bunch of chicken breasts, a bunch of broccoli, whatever it may be. So technically speaking, you could eat Kit Kats every single day for every single meal and still lose weight. But there are some major side effects associated with this. So I actually wrote down here, I got some notes, came prepared today. I thought this is really interesting because I see so much on social media, people talking about, you know, if it fits your macros, you can eat Pop-Tarts and cereal and whatever you want. So what I'm gonna kind of go back to in this video is an 80-20 rule. I think 80% of your diet should be clean, 20% can be whatever you want. I'm gonna explain why in these steps. So the number 1 con of eating, say, a Kit Kat versus something really healthy with the same amount of calories is you have to factor in your blood sugar level. So when you eat a Kit Kat, it's gonna spike your insulin. So type 2 diabetes, in fact, is caused by spiking your insulin over and over and over again for many years through high sugar and fast absorbing carbohydrates. So obviously the Kit Kat has a bunch of sugar, a bunch of processed ingredients. The healthy protein bar, or you could even say like chicken with broccoli, could have 210 calories as well. But that's not gonna spike your insulin as well. So spiking your insulin over and over and over again, this causes major blood sugar issues. So spiking your insulin is very... All right guys, I'm so sorry, my camera died earlier today, so I'm gonna finish the video up on my rooftop here. And it is really cold out tonight. I live in southern Florida, and it's about 50 degrees tonight. Give you guys a cool little aerial shot of my rooftop. But I know I said the first con of eating the unhealthy choice was it's gonna spike your blood sugar. Let me try to get some good lighting here on my face. So the second con is, along with spiking your blood sugar and having that kind of insulin spike up and down, is your energy levels are going to suffer. Your energy levels are gonna be terrible when you spike your insulin up and down, when you eat a lot of sugar and you eat a lot of processed foods. I noticed this firsthand when I have my cheat days and I binge on, like my last cheat day, I binged on Fruit Loops cereal with marshmallows, I had 2 candy bars, and I had sushi and frozen yogurt. That is a lot of unhealthy foods in one day, and I noticed that I had a lot of like ups and downs where I'd have a lot of energy for 30 minutes, and then I would just want to like take a nap for 30 to 40 minutes after that. So obviously when you're trying to perform your best, you're trying to work out, get a lot of work done throughout the day during the weekdays, the worst thing in the world is having that crash. That's why companies like 5-Hour Energy and all these energy drink companies, they make a fortune off of people just spiking their insulin and having that huge crash every single day. So that's the second con. The third con is your hormone levels. Now this is actually even more important if you're a guy trying to build lean muscle mass, but eating a lot of sugar and a lot of processed food, you're gonna have much lower testosterone levels. You're going to have less lean muscle mass, less strength, and less intensity in the gym. And this is important as a woman as well, because even if you're a woman and you don't care how muscular you look, chances are if you're a woman watching this, but if you just lose like 2 pounds of lean muscle mass from not eating enough protein and just kind of having your muscles deteriorate from a really poor diet, you're gonna have a slower metabolism as well, and this is gonna have a compound effect, which is gonna be really negative on your weight loss. So that is the third con. And the last con is all of these things combined for a much slower metabolism. So obviously the key to weight loss is having a really fast metabolism. So you want to make sure that that metabolism is churning along, and that's why following an 80-20 diet is going to be your best course of action long term. Just 80% of the time, choosing some really clean, healthy foods, 20% eating whatever you want, whatever basically you're craving. For me personally, my 20% foods are occasionally cereal and Pop-Tarts, some sushi with some kimchi sauce or a little bit of spicy mayo and wasabi, occasionally pizza. These foods fall into my 20% rule. So just keep a little track of your food. And also one more thing, it's so crucial to know exactly how many calories you need to eat to lose weight. In fact, I'll make a few videos on this channel going forward because I think this is the #1 thing that you have to know, because you can eat whatever you want. In fact, there was a study where a doctor had nothing but Twinkies and protein shakes all day for like 2 straight months, and he actually lost a considerable amount of weight eating like 6 Twinkies every single day because he knew the calorie number and he just ate under this calorie number every single day. So obviously I covered, do calories matter? Yes, they matter, but there's 4 cons to eating pure junk. But knowing that calorie number is going to allow you to have that 80-20 rule where you can still sneak pizza and donuts and your favorite foods in 20% of the time and still lose weight efficiently. So I'm cold, my arm's tired, so I'm gonna sign off from now. Sign off from my rooftop. But if you're looking for more information on how to burn fat, make sure you grab my 100% free fat burning cheat list in the description below. And I also throw in a grocery store cheat list. And also, I would love to hear your guys' feedback in the comments. Let me know what videos you want to see on the channel going forward. If you have any questions whatsoever, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to help you guys out. Thank you so much for the new subscribers on the channel. See you guys on the next video.